Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn word problems, miscellaneous word problems. Miscellaneous word problems means here not only you have to do division, but there are other operations also. Other operations means with division there might be multiplication, addition or subtraction. So let us start with the first sum. Now when a word problem is given, children, always read the word problems very nicely. Okay, because if you understand the word problem, it will be easier for you to solve the problem. So always read the problems very nicely. So let us start with the number 1. Asha bought 17 mangoes. 2 mangoes got spoiled. Remaining mangoes she divided equally among her 3 friends. How many mangoes will each friend get? Now, it is said Asha has 17 mangoes. Out of 17, 2 got spoiled. Maybe it has got rotten or something like that. Now, the remaining mangoes, that the mangoes which are good, other than the spoiled one, the good mangoes, she is dividing it equally among her 3 friends. And dividing equally means each of her friend will get same number of mangoes. So, what did I teach you? If it is said divided, distributed equally, that means you have to do division. So, first thing. Now, second thing, there is one more calculation hidden here. Look here, it is said Asha has 17. She had 17 mangoes, 2 got spoiled. So, how many mangoes are left with her? You have to subtract. So, what you have to subtract? You have to subtract the spoiled mangoes, number of spoiled mangoes from the total number of mangoes. So, let us go through the sentences of the word problem. First, you will write number of mangoes Asha had, that is 17. Then, number of mangoes got spoiled. How many? 2. Number of mangoes left, 17 minus 2, that is 15. Now, number of people mangoes were divided between, that is 3. It was divided among her 3 friends. Now, next statement. Number of mangoes each friend will get. So, if there are 15 remaining mangoes and there are 3 persons between which the mangoes will be equally distributed, so each of them will get how many mangoes? That is what we have to find. So to find how many mangoes each of them will get, what we have to do? We have to do the division. So 15 divided by 3. Now, in case of division, addition, subtraction or multiplication, it is very important that all of you show the calculation. The calculation is very important. Whether it is addition, word problem, subtraction, multiplication or division, you have to show the working out, students. That is really necessary. Okay? And one more thing is very important, to write the last answer. There has to be an answer statement. That is very, very important, an answer statement. So, when we divide 15 by 3, how much we get? 5, because 3 5s are 15. Now, so our answer will be, each friend will get 5 mangoes. Okay? Let us move to the next one. Our second question. Let us read it first. Rihanna has 5 chocolates. So, how many chocolates does Rihanna have? 5. Her grandmother gave her 10 more chocolates. Now listen here carefully. What did we read in the first statement? Rihanna has 5 chocolates. Her grandmother gave her 10 more. So total number of chocolates Rihanna have now is 5 plus 10, 15. Now let us read further. She shared all the chocolates with her 2 sisters. Now the chocolates were shared between her 2 sisters equally. How many chocolates will 3 of them have each? If the chocolates are shared equally between Rihanna and her 2 sisters, how many chocolates each of them will have? This is what we have to find out. Now, let us see. Here, since it is a miscellaneous problem, miscellaneous means mixed. Here we are not only doing division. Look here, in this there are two operations. One is division, another is addition. So first we have added, that is total number of chocolates Rihanna had. Now that total number of chocolates is distributed among her and her sisters. So we have to divide. Now let us read the sentences. Statements. Number of chocolates Rihanna had, 5. Number of chocolates grandmother gave Rihanna, 10. Now you must be thinking, what is those commas under number of and chocolate in the second statement? Now this is something new to you. You know, if the same words or phrases are repeated in the second statement of your word problem, you can use such kind of commas. It means the same words or the phrases are also forming the second in the second statement actually. So number of chocolates grandmother gave Rihanna how many? 10. Therefore, this 3 dots, it means therefore. Total number of chocolates Rihanna have now, 5 plus 10, 15. How many persons the chocolate will be shared between? 3. Rihanna and her 2 sisters. Total number of chocolates Rihanna have now is 15, and number of persons the chocolates are shared between? 3. Number of chocolates, each of them will get 15 divided by 3, that is 5. Now you have to write the closing statement. So the closing statement is 3 of them will have 5 chocolates each. Clear? Now let's move on to the next one. Okay, our third question. There are 4 boxes. Each box has 10 pencils in it. All the pencils are divided equally among 5 students. How many pencils will each child have? Now, understand this one very nicely. There are 4 boxes. Each boxes has 10 pencils in it. So, in 4 boxes, how many pencils will be there? In the chapter of multiplication, what did we learn? If there are 4 boxes and each boxes has 10 pencils, then how we have to find that how many total number of pencils are there in 4 boxes? We had to multiply. So to find total number of pencils in 4 boxes, what we have to do? We have to multiply. 10 fours are 40. So there are total 40 pencils. Now what it is said in the question? All the pencils are equally divided. Again, read very nicely. Equally divided. Equally divided means each of the student will get same number of pencils. So how many students are there? There are 5 students. To find out how many pencils each student will get, what we have to do? We have to divide. So now let us look into the statements that we have to write. First statement, number of pencils in each box, that is 10. Number of boxes, 4. So total number of pencils in 4 boxes are 4 tens are 40. Now number of students. Among how many students the pencil has to be divided? 5 students. So number of students equal to 5. Now number of pencils each student will get, okay, NO, and there, now that word NO after that dot, that is an abbreviation, that is a short form of number. The spelling that we write NUMBER, in short we can write it like this, NO full stop. So it also means number of pencils each student will get. How can we find it out? 40 divided by 5, then it will be equally divided. So the answer is 8. Now again I am saying you have to show the working out. So since we got the answer 8, now we have to write our closing statement. So the answer is each student will get 8 pencils. Clear? Riya has rupees 70, Rohan has rupees 50 and Naina has rupees 40. Total money they are donating for charity which will be distributed equally among 4 people. How much money will each person get? So here it is said 3 friends, Riya, Rohan and Naina, they are collecting money for charity. So Riya's contribution means donation. How much Riya has donated? Riya has given rupees 70, Rohan has given or donated rupees 50 and Naina has donated rupees 40. So now if each of them has donated some amount, so total money they have collected for the charity. To find total money, what we need to do at first? First we have to add all the monies. So how we will write the statement? Amount of money Riya has, amount of money Rohan has and amount of money Naina has. So rupees 70, rupees 50, rupees 40, we will add it up. Now what will be the statement? Therefore total money all of them had together. So since together we are adding them up. So when we are adding it up, how much money we are getting? Rupees 160. Now it is said it is distributed equally among 4 people. So number of people equal to 4. Now again here it is said it is equally distributed. Equally distributed means each person will get same amount of money. So to find it out, what we have to do? We have to divide what by what? Divide total amount of money that has been collected, that is 160, and it will be distributed among how many people? 4 people. So 160 is divided by 4. So what will be our statement? Amount of money each person will get rupees 160 divided by 4. So now look here, the division. 4 4s are 16. So 16 minus 16, 0. Now the 0 in the divisor is coming down, but we cannot divide 0 by any number. So beside 4 in the quotient, we are putting one more 0. Since we cannot divide 0 by 4, so in the quotient behind 4, we are putting a 0. So the answer is rupees 40. Amount of money each person will get is rupees 40. Clear? Our 5th and last question. Ravi bought 12 kg grains. 2 kg grains fell on the road. The remaining grain he distributed equally between Rishabh and Rohan. How much grain will each get? Now what it is said, Ravi bought how much quantity of grain? 12 kgs. How much quantity fell off on the road? 2 kgs. So how much grain is left with Ravi? 12 minus 2, that is 10 kgs. Now this 10 kg is divided equally between Rishabh and Rohan. So you have to find out each Rohan and Rishabh how much quantity of grain they are getting. Now how we will write the statement? Look, here in case of grain, now when you are writing the statement, there are certain things, keywords that you have to remember. If you can count the thing, we write it numbers, like number of pencils, number of apples. Now since we cannot count the grains, we will write quantity. Okay, like when we are doing sums or word problems on money, we use amount. Okay, similarly, things which we cannot count, like grains, you cannot count, right? It is quite impossible for you to count each and every grain. So we will write quantity. Quantity of grains, Ravi bought 12 kg. Quantity of grains fell off 2 kgs. So therefore, quantity of grains left 12 minus 2 kg, that is 10 kg. Number of people, that is number of people between which the remaining grains will be distributed, 2. Therefore, quantity of grains each person will get. So in order to find how much each person will get, what we will do? Quantity of grain, that is 10 kg, will be divided by number of people it is shared by. That is 2. 10 divided by 2. So 5 kgs each. Each one will get 5 kgs. And our closing answer will be quantity of grains each person will get is 2 kgs. Clear? Now go through the video. If there is any problem, again I am saying let me know in the comment section. Clear? Okay. And practice the sums. There will be a worksheet also. Thank you.